Good morning. Look, look, look. It's Octo. We have Octo on a camera.
Good afternoon to everyone over here in Blighty.
Yes. Happy time zone to you all. Happy time zone. It's tilt of the week time, baby.
I hope Father Time has given you something special, because we certainly are.
A rare appearance by Octo and tilt of the week. My God.
Unfortunately, we also have to look at the results from Worms, um, which makes grim reading for most of us, but for me, quite a pleasant surprise. Um, I mean, Tatum, mate, you're behind deck again for what is this? Is this the second week in a row? Third week in a row?
No. First week in a row.
Oh, I
We've
thought you.
alternated.
Oh, fair play.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he did me in GTA. There's a sentence I never
Mhm.
want to say again. And then I beat him on Lemmings. Thank you.
Lemmings, yes. I, the trauma of the
Wow.
wheel makes us forget everything. It's just you put it behind you, and then you wake up in the dead of night like, oh my god, Lemmings, that was a thing, right?
We did that, right? We really did that.
I mean,
Yeah.
spoiler alert for anyone's not seen the latest wheel spin or anything, but Earthworm Jim came up, and I thought to myself, when was that? Was it last season? No, I think it was that season 3. And that baffled the fuck out of me. 'Cause I thought we can't. That couldn't have been 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
That's mad. That's madness.
2 seasons, and the rage is still pure within me.
And I still don't have my shirt.
It's in
I
the
could
mail.
go. It fucking isn't. I could go into the life events that I have accomplished since I should have had that T-shirt, and it will baffle the minds of everyone.
You bought your first car. You hit puberty. You
I
you're
grew
allowed to
hair on.
drink.
I grew hair on my chin, my balls, my back, not in any particular order, or necessarily at the same time. It was a really horrible day.
Um, it looks like my little widget didn't work. Oh well, not to worry. Garlops is telling us that we're all disqualified because we all practiced in season 3, and I, for one, shall take that disqualification.
I shan't. Although I guess if that disqualifies Markman, that puts him off first place for another week, which might be for the greater good.
Hmm. It might be. It might. Well. Hmm.
It's not the best start for the two-time reigning champion.
Well, here you can see on Worms for the tilt 7th.
Seventh. That's almost unheard of for Markman. To be fair, like season 2, his intro, his debut was Sonic 2 and Knuckles, and it didn't go very well. But like you come in very late, you're not sure what's going on, you're playing a very difficult game. Like you can understand that,
Hmm.
and then he just smashes it, first place, season after season. Um, and yeah, is this like a slump? Do you think, or is this more of a, he's reached the highest echelons? He could go for 3. He could do the unprecedented and have 3, the trifecta, the hat trick of Wheeler Struggle seasons. But does he have the motivation anymore? Do you
I want to believe he sees the potential that the wheel has. Is that if I just keep dominating, nobody's going to want to play.
think? That was the exact same thought I had after season 2. I thought, this is, if I
See,
keep
you know,
winning,
yeah.
I might have to start streaming, and this is really bad for everyone for a multitude of reasons. And then Markman comes in. And I thought, I'll let him win this one. I'll let him win this one. I've stopped letting him win. Fuck.
Yeah, it's
Although,
not been.
yeah,
It's not been it's not been the start we all expected from Markman, and 7th and Worms shows.
yeah, we probably shouldn't go into Monkey Ball or what he's currently with Earthworm Jim, although it's very promising from Earthworm Jim's standpoint. We should, however, give some kudos to the other strugglers for a little bit at least. So Stormfeather coming in at average, yeah, solid attempt. I think she said she hadn't played much Worms before, and
Mm.
Kylorin being much the same. Odd that you've got average and then reasonable, and then you've got above average in 12th. But I guess that's just like how they wanted to do it.
Yeah,
No-
I know Decky was talking about. By the way, your missus is talking shit in chat. It, it's weird.
Yeah,
Um,
it's fair.
fair. Decky mentioned this when we were going over the results and stuff. They have a very weird structure,
Mm.
which I think puts me at first.
I mean, you're above average,
Yeah,
which you'd think would be above competent,
yeah,
because average is surely competent.
yeah. That's the baseline. That's where you want to be.
Yeah, he's a competent human being. They are averaging like
Yeah,
in life. So if you're above average, that means you're in like the 60 to 70% percentile.
yeah.
If I was above average as a human being, I'd be well, I would be getting shit talk from my wife in the chat.
That's when you know
She'd
you've
be
made it,
just
mate.
that's exactly, yeah. It'd be nothing but love. One of these days, she'll see me and think he is at least highly competent.
One of these days.
One of these days, I'll do something that'll surprise her.
Excuse me. So what else have we got here? We had if I'm not mistaken, it was a mic drop at number 1, right? First submission.
Yeah, absolutely knocked it out of the park. And that's when like, you won't be getting first. Elite, to be fair, 14 minutes to play with, you could have squeaked by, but very unlikely.
Mm.
But then you got Hextree and Fuchsia with Superstar, which again, by itself is exceptional. That
Yeah.
is essentially 19. It's either 19 solid wins on the
Mhm.
bounce or, thereabouts. And then you get myself. Genuinely pleasantly surprised I did so well. I took a team of worms who I can't name online because that suggestion I gave on Discord, I went with. I just changed one name. Prince Andrew was the one I put in there for no
Okay.
particular reason, you know. And I think I had like 15 straight wins on the bounce, and then I lost twice once on general, and then it bumped me down to highly distinguished, and I lost again. I thought that's it. I'm going to call it there because I won't be getting anywhere close to superstar.
Yeah.
And then it was a real knife edge with Kypheus. I'm not sure if these are on the tilt. So actually, I won't speak too much about it. But there were a few times where I think twice the same worm he'd hit perfectly, and they remained or they clung on to life with like 1 HP remaining, and that was in like two separate fights. And like, this is uncanny.
We have one of fish, but it's not that.
Fantastic.
It's not
Well,
that.
it was the Queen, if anyone was interested, which I thought was deliciously appropriate. Like, you think she's gone, and then she's just clawing her way back up. Like, she wasn't though.
No.
Fucking,
No.
she fucking wasn't.
And then we kind of get a little bit close after that. We get well, I guess no, Stephen Drockett was close. Oh, actually, very close to Fish. I never realized actually. Yeah, by 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Actually, saying that, 10 minutes, then another, 7 minutes to Markman. So yeah, highly distinguished was actually pretty close.
Yeah, that's a real that's a real bottleneck right there. Like, the difference of 1 win would have separated those guys,
Yeah.
including me. That is the Champions League playoff place. Everyone's fighting tooth and nail. The top 3 are just rock solid.
Nobody cares about the podium anymore. It's Champions League or nothing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the 4th place trophy, and it's come home to where it belongs. On that note, sorry, no, after
please,
you, sir.
no, please, sir. On that note is always a great way to start a sentence.
Absolutely. On that note, we jump right past the Europa League and go into the shameful European Conference that is the 8th place. I think it's 8th place. Garlips, highly competent. The only person who is highly competent, the upper echelon of being a husband, because he separates himself from Markman by not being highly distinguished, but he is better than just competent.
He is 1 word better than Strife.
And that 1 word makes all the difference.
It does. It
One
does.
more better than Decky, of course, as well.
I mean, yeah, yeah. And those two are like, the same person. So
Basically, yeah. I've never seen them like at the same time before. In
that's
fact, I've
just
never
because you
seen
don't.
Handsome Strife before.
That's why you never watch their streams. That's why.
No, that's also true. No, tell her I did watch that compilation, which we can't ever watch again. It's been Chris Benoit out of existence. Of them playing Aladdin, and Handsome Strike going one jump, I
I
died.
died.
Slays me every time. Absolutely fucking slays me.
That's how I'm going to refer to all of that now. It's been Chris Benoit. Fucking hell. And then yeah, then your favorite potato.
What's favourite potato, mate?
High, I mean, above
Potato.
average. I'll take it. So my worms experience started off bad.
Mm.
I got very very annoyed just setting the game up. Trying to stream it. I don't know. You would have had the issue. I don't think because you never want to stream.
Yeah.
But when you started streaming it and you were trying to change like a scene or something, it changed the whole ratio size, and it just you couldn't click it. You could click it. It would show. It wouldn't show. It was a fucking nightmare to stream. So before I
Mm.
even pressed the start streaming button, I was already pissed off. Then my bot wasn't doing things that I wanted my bot to do. So
Was
that
it?
was annoying me.
Was it talking about guzzling cum at one point?
No, that was another stream.
Hey, well, there you go. Your bot's horny. You just need to take it out to stud.
It's a
Bring it
horny
with
goose.
Gexbot.
That's
I'm making note of that one.
yeah, there you go.
Using Mrs. Octo, I'm a horny goose, and I want a gander.
Honk honk.
Oh,
You have
Kilt
to
of the
do.
week.
You have to do the. I can't. Where's my camera? You have to do the arms though. You have to honk honk. That's how she knows. But yeah, I was already pissed off, and then I'm not a massive fan. Like I enjoy the Worms games to play casually. I'm not a massive fan of them though, and like the turn based. I'm just like, come on, let's get going. So it's not my
Mm.
best game in the world. So I was already pissed off, and I think I lost about an hour of me being just annoyed and angry at life. So
Yeah,
then when I came back to play it, I actually started making some good headway. But I lost that. If I had that hour back, I probably would have beaten Deck.
just fair.
Yeah.
And I could see that happening. It's really interesting to see the battle of the bars this season, and it'd be fantastic if there was someone who could just separate the two of you. Like, so you've got one of you, then maybe Quantum, for example, and then another, just to like really emphasize being between two bars. But we can only pray and hope that happens. This might be the most exciting season of the Wheel of Struggle to date. We've got Markman off the top place. We've got me back on top, but I've yet to podium, which is incredible. It just shows the real diversity of the talent we've got this season, where
Mm-hmm.
someone could not even come close to smelling bronze place. Like the podium's there, and I could just I've got the whiff of feet, but I've got nothing else. And but yeah, I'm still overall on top. And then you've got the battle of the bars. You've got Markman struggling to find his form again. You got Garlip somewhere,
Just
somewhere,
somewhere. He's about.
somewhere. And then you've got the omnipresent Quantum, who's been with us since season one, just hanging about, doing his business, just
Yeah.
enjoying life.
That's it.
And to a lesser extent, you've got Fish.
Decky does put a good question here. How does it feel, Octo, that the bars have podiumed but you haven't?
Well, it just shows where the bar is. Again, this season, the bar is so high that it's going to take something incredible for anyone to hit the podium. And hopefully, for me, Earthworm Jim will be at least something. I can't guarantee gold, but I'll certainly aim for at least two. And then Sonic CD, I might have a gimme there because I don't think many people have Sonic CD. Kylorian, I can guarantee you, hasn't, because he was messaging me about the music from the intro VOD. And spoiler alert, right at the end is Sonic CD music. So I've got the edge on him there.
That'll be an interesting round. I think that's next week. That's my guess for next week. Or this week, or wherever we are.
I think it will be Nightshade.
No.
I think it's time. It's time for a point and click.
Okay.
Oh, Garlips. Sonic CD is in his comfort zone. That son of a bitch.
Do we have another Sonic rivalry set up here? Another speedrun competition?
Possibly. I also know from our incredible teamwork, no spoilers, of course, on Low Res, that Hobby Tan, very much a massive Sonic fan. So I'm hoping we can see them participate in that round at least.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
but not just not a mic drop. Participate, don't mic drop.
I'm hoping so,
yeah.
but there's only one way to find out.
Well, this is what's been really interesting for me. I don't remember every result, but GTA, you had Garlips up there. Obviously, it was his nom, Decky, and myself. Now, even if you just look at Worms now, I'm 11th, Decky's 10th, Garlips is 8th. So your top 3 in the first game don't even barely get into the top 10.
Yeah.
In this game, Markman, like you say, just up and down.
And all around.
Up and down and all around. Quantum, he's lower than he should be. He's gonna have to rally. So yeah, it's every game so far has really messed the wheel up. And I think, as Fish was saying, if we went back to traditional scoring, there'd be a 3-way tie for the top.
It would. So the top 3 in Lemmings was Stevens Rocket, followed by Blink Hazard, followed by Handsome Strife.
That's right. Yeah.
So, and with GTA, quick look here, who was the top 3 again? Garlips Ticket. So there's not been a single consistent top 3
so far.
Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. And Garlips saying that as well. It's absolutely the argument for different genres on the wheel, a bit of everything. It's. I think it might even be confusing the wheel.
Maybe so, and this is why I'm really proud of the work that we did, particularly me, in making sure that when we were putting together everyone's submissions for Season 5, that we had metrics to not necessarily guarantee games going through because they were different. I put forward, for example, the Solar Jetman, which was going to be a space thing. You zip around a little rocket, and it was awful, but it was going to be completely different. But because of that, it wasn't necessarily a gimme, and it certainly didn't make anywhere close to the final selections. But just helped us ascertain, like, okay, great, we've already got like a really solid platformer in Sonic CD, so we don't need to really, it's really overly done. Let's just, Garlips about to get his first place, maybe.
I think, though, if you lose a Sonic game, you're done. That's it.
I've already lost one Sonic game when Kylo came in and gave me the old.
Yeah, that's true.
He drop kicked me out the Royal Rumble.
Always got to change versus the Undertaker all over again.
Exactly. Yeah, know it, Tater. You handsome devil, you.
So, how was your Worms experience then? Because since we don't get to see yours, since you don't stream or anything, how was your Worms experience?
I always thought I was bad at Worms. I think it was only because whenever we'd play, like, I'd always only play it with other people. And typically they'd just be like, oh, it's going up on one person. And then it just became a fucking mess. So playing against a computer must be a massively different experience because, yeah, there were a few, maybe 2 or 3, maybe 2 times up until my first loss on General when I had like maybe one worm left that was really fucking hairy. Apart from that, I had a really good time. Aside from even on the lowest difficulty setting, like the AI having a laser focus of, oh, the wind's 30 miles an hour blowing backwards, I'm going to shoot my bazooka at 50% strength, and it's going to perfectly loop exactly where Michael Jackson is, blowing him out of the water. Aside from shit like that, it wasn't too difficult. It was just generally quite nice. And really good to have that kind of old school British game experience again.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you the first time I played Xenoblade Chronicles and they had an entirely British voice cast. where even when you could tell the voice acting was really bad, you're like, I'm really enjoying this just because it's not the same shit I've heard a thousand times.
Yeah.
And you can tell that also comes across in game making, the way like Rare used to make games used to be completely almost revolutionary.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just hope we see some more Worms in the future. Maybe go back for a wheel of prequels to the old Mega Drive one.
Ooh.
Yeah, make it
Sneak
really
peek.
shit.
Sneak peek into season 6.
Maybe.
You heard it here first. You're gonna see, because you haven't watched these clips yet, right? You might have seen one or two of them just by chance, but you didn't watch the full thing yet.
I have been abstaining just for this purpose. I want to come here completely blind.
Right. So the interesting thing, and Decky and I were talking about this in last week's Tilt of the Week, and we definitely didn't plan this. None of us are smart enough to plan this. But we seemed to have picked, and the wheel has picked kind of in order, GTA Outstanding. That the rage this season so far isn't coming from the game. It's all user base. People are angry at themselves for decisions that they're making. So usually it's, controllers are shit, oh, there's lag, or there's
my wife swapped the medication out again.
Wife swapped the medication out again. It's people's mistakes that are making them angry. And we haven't really seen that much. Well, in the 2 years that I've been doing it, haven't seen it that much. Most of the rage comes from geese getting in your way, game riggery, but no one's ever really admitted that's on me, and we've seen it consistently this whole year.
You know what? I'm looking through the game list right now, and I'm not sure how many of them won't be like that. I think Pepsi Man might be a rage, like a real one where people are like, you piece of shit.
Oh,
but
remind me to remind you later on Decky's disqualified, but carry on.
Always. I assume he's disqualified from everything. Let's strike him from Worms.
Cool.
Tater, congratulations, you've now reached 10th.
Nice.
Top half of the board. Sonic CD, that I can imagine everyone getting upset about the game because it's going to be a fucking nightmare for a lot of people. But like Pokemon Gold, you're going to be. I think you have a lot of people like they'll lose their start and be like, oh, I shouldn't have fucking used Leer. What an idiot! Or why did I switch out to that? Mario Kart, easy. Typing of the Dead. But you cack-handed twat. Why can't you type anymore?
See, I won't be angry at that. That's been my entire life. Dyslexia, and you're putting a typing game on there. Pfft.
Yeah,
I'd get really angry at that.
You think so? But you can at least. I feel there might be. We should have a dyslexic sideboard so that you can all be judged against each other. That way, so you've got like a. It's not unfair on you when the rest of us who are neurotypical can, do things and we can only blame ourselves, and then anyone who is dyslexic can kind of judge each other based on a separate podium.
Hey,
I'm
more dyslexic than you.
Hey! I too am dyslexic. Just ignore the fact I'm smashing through this. Oh, I've got one. The wife has put a very good point in the chat. My cats have really come accustomed to jumping on my laptop when I'm working from home. So there's a very good chance I'll be like cracking on, and then all of a sudden Percy will just jump on the keyboard and just have a lie down. Like, you fucking cunt.
See, this is why. Look, I know everybody who's watching this right now will agree with me. This is why we need Octo streaming. We need these moments.
Yeah, well, I'll have a cat cam, a separate webcam to be like, watch for him coming through.
Where's it gonna happen?
2 hours in, like, I'm smashing through this, and you see it. Da, 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 da.
Get the background music going and everything.
Yeah.
Because here's the other thing. In in all 3 episodes of Tilt of the Week, we haven't had a single Octo submission. So
It hopefully will come. It's just with everything at the moment being chaotic at home, with trying to get everything ready for the baby and making sure my beautiful wife, is going through everything superbly, I might add. I'm not saying this because I'm noticing her on the chat. Just making sure everything's okay with her, midwife appointments, and of course getting everything ready in the house. It's just every time I've been trying to find time to do any gaming, it's just been piecemeal. It's like midway through my working day, I've got an hour's lunch. I'll eat it at 12, and then I'll take a full hour to play Worms. But hopefully, she is a bit hormonal. She's not a mess.
good save.
But hopefully,
Good save.
hopefully, thank you. I learn from the best. But hopefully soon. Like, I was really keen to either do Monkey Ball or, at the very least, Earthworm Jim. I might at the very least record my Earthworm Jim one, because if I shave off enough time to beat Markman, I think it'll be very contentious. So if I do record it, and I do either way, I'll save it for the end, because there is a very easy way to shave off a lot of time. Not in any cheating way, it's very much a mechanic in the game, but I didn't reveal that at the time 2 seasons ago. And if I was to showcase to everyone, I think I'd piss a lot of people off. And I'd love a retroactive Tilt of the Week where they're like, "You fucking arsehole."
We could definitely make that happen. You record it, we'll hold on to it, and we can put it on Tilt of the Week.
Beautiful.
Nice.
But I mean, we have been tickling the proverbial balls, and the literal balls in some cases. I'm not sure where your hand is, Taser, for long enough. Shall we watch some Tilt?
Let's get the tilts. Sidebar here. For the first week, no 16-bit Hyper Turbo clips. The rage and Tilt was contained this week.
Was he using the old fight pad again? Is he exclusively using fight pads?
No, so for Lemmings he had to use a mouse, but then he found out he could have used his fight pad, so he was very angry at that. I did get a chance to see 16 bits run, so I don't know if he did use the fight stick, but I have to assume he did.
You've got to commend the man for his commitment.
Oh, the results that he's pulled out of a fight stick, unbelievable, Bob. He did. Decky confirms he did use it.
Well done, Deck, you puffin' eating cunt.
All right, Tilt. Fucking hell. All right, so have you seen how we do this?
Truthfully, no. I think I might have watched. No, truth be told, I've watched too many of the tilts for GTA that I disqualify myself from this, and I've been meaning to watch Tilt of the Week 2, Electric Boogaloo, but I apologise. It was certainly not an intentional thing, but I haven't had the chance.
Okay. So we piece together everybody's rage together, so it'll be all one person, then the next, then the next, then the next. And they'll be separated by our beautiful Wheel of Struggle flag here. So you know when that section has ended.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a talk about it. Oh, that was a low-res in-joke. Okay, I just thought you were just being horrifically harsh to Decky there, but that's...
No, he has angered me beyond all belief. And for a man I've known for the best part of 2 decades, for a man who used to wait outside my house when we were taking our GCSEs so we could walk to school together and make sure we'd done all our revision. For a man who I consider my brother, he has betrayed me in a way which has broken my heart, and I may never forgive him. But also, he's a cunt.
Sounds like we're going to need to have an episode just of you two just hashing this out.
It would be erotic and as much as it would be violent. But for those of you who desperately need the context, tune in, as the chat says, to episode 6 of Low Res. Discover what Decky did and why we should all hate him for it.
We definitely will. All right, let's get some rage. Let's get some tilt. You ready?
Ready, baby. Look at that flag. Beautiful.
It's a beautiful flag, isn't it?
Ah, shit! Ah, shit!
God, I'm not getting any sound.
That might be my fault. Hold. Oh, oh, yeah.
Oh,
Did you hear it?
no, I couldn't hear anything. I was just holding with you.
Ah. I thought I shared the audio. Don't look! Secrets!
Oh,
Why? Why?
while Tater fixes that, just a quick plug to Low Res, of course. Low Res is a brand new gaming comedy panel show hosted by Mr. Met Internet. You can find that on YouTube. It's fortunately not streamed live because that would be fucking manic for a number of reasons. But yes, we're 6 episodes deep, or at least once the 6th episode will be dropped. Featuring hosts from Garlips on one team and Adrian's Revenge on the other. Adrian's Revenge, of course, very talented streamer who knocks out platinum trophies at a rate of knots, and Garlips, who does what he can. He's a solid lad, but alas, he's not been having much luck in the old low reses. A little slight spoiler there for you, but you know, we wish him well. You know, and you know, it features a whole host of all people from the streaming spectrum. You know, you've got myself, who's very regular, of course, but you get Decky, who's fantastic when he's not being an asshole. You've got Garlips' brother, Escape Route British. Oh, probably I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that. I think that's okay. I think it's in the either, and Hobbytown, amongst many others. And of course, me, who can't pick a team. I just bounce around from Team G to Team A like nobody's business. Like a little slut that I am. Yeah, it is really good and it's really fun to watch. And I forgot to mention esteemed leader of the council, Kypheus, who has appeared on quite a few episodes too. And yeah, really recommend it. It's really, really solid stuff and really exciting to see it develop from the ground up. And if you're not watching it, you're really missing out. It's especially great to watch the early stuff when we're just finding our feet. Or I'd say us. You know, that'd be unfair. Yes, we should absolutely have Tater on.
My gaming knowledge is as good as me playing games.
You play so many, Tater. Surely you should be able to know something.
All of my answers are just gonna be the Lawnmower Man, and hope that one of the questions is the Lawnmower Man.
Is that based on the film or based on the Stephen King novel it came from?
Film.
Fair play.
Based is a very loose word. I don't know. It is not muted. I don't know why you're not hearing it. Can you check on your side to make sure? Yay!
What would I need?
Tech issues. Just check on video that it's not, like you see the screen, it's not muted. I'm guessing. I've never done this on the other side of video, so I honestly have no idea. I've always been a director and nobody showed me how to be the director.
So I have... Oh, I can hear myself now.
Oh, that might be it. So hang on, let's play. You hear it?
Perfect.
Alrighty. Okay. We'll start again, shall we?
Let's go.
So this clip, I will say, the clip starts very, very quickly. It was clipped that way, not just my shoddy editing skills. So I'll go back and show you what actually happens here to Strife once we see it.
Ah, shit! Ah, shit!
What I was talking about before, your own stupidity. That, just FYI, the ooh thing that he's doing there, it's the exact noise he makes when he puts in code for the bot that he has no idea what it's actually going to do. He just types it in, hits enter, and goes, ooh!
Hope for the best.
Yep.
Fish. Okay, cool. Right, come on, fish. You got the whole world in your hands.
It's beautiful.
You've got the whole game.
Fish. statement, we echo Mania time.
Shit! I should have just shot him.
Come on, Taser, do something beautiful.
I'm just running away.
Oh, pathetic.
Nope.
It's his last one!
That was it. Yeah, that was the game.
Oh.
Fish is being a fish. Oh. Bye, Andy.
So all of Strife's tilt came from Strife.
Yep, which is fair.
Yeah.
Some really good stuff there. And I think we can all sympathise with a lot of those things happening.
It's amazing how the power bar in your brain is never the same.
Mm.
Like, oh yeah, that's more than enough to get that grenade over, the rocket over, and it just... ah, shit.
Yeah, and then the next time you use it, you'll go, okay, I know that this is just enough to get this exactly here. Fucking go miles.
Yeah.
You're like, what is Superman strength?
I did that to myself. So the very first clip, basically, he just dropped a grenade.
Mm.
Didn't even throw it, just let go. And I think I must have done that to about 10 of my worms. And it never happens when your worm's at 100% either.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
always their last hit.
Absolutely.
And then jumping into water by accident when you think there's a pixel there, and there's not.
Yeah, it's when you watch the computer do everything perfectly, and they'll just be like, squeaking across the very edge, and they're hanging on the very last pixel that doesn't even seem to exist anymore. And then just be able to drop everything perfectly. And then you try that, and you either just kind of oversell it by the width of an ant's testicle, and you just, bloop, there you go, in for a swim. Or you get there, you're like, okay, I've got enough to play with, and you aim down, you throw something, and it just stays there. And you're like, well, fuck.
And how knowledgeable are you of the size of ants' testicles?
More than you think, less than you'd expect.
Oh, nice. So that was Strife. Let's have a look. Who do we have next? Everyone's new favorite.
Blow through that. No, you didn't. You meant to do that. You son of a bitch! Fuck you! Fuck your little worm mother! Fuck your little worm father! Fuck you!
This clip very quickly made the rounds on the wheel.
I bet it did.
Just, fuck you, fuck your mother, fuck your little worm father. Very quickly.
Implying that the mother isn't a worm, but the father is.
Hence Earthworm Jim.
We've cracked this, mate.
Cracked it. Sorry about the audio. This came through very, very quiet for some reason, so I'm cranking it up for our
What?
viewers.
Oh! It hit the platform! Fuck! Fuck!
Sorry, let me put that back there.
Yeah. Rewind that.
What? Oh! It hit the platform! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Stupid.
So this is what you were just talking about.
Yeah.
Let's just go back here just a little bit. So, just that. That's what killed her.
Yep. And you'll watch the computer fire through the eye of a needle.
Yeah.
100% of the time. And yet you think, by the arc of the bazooka aiming there, she should be quite comfortable.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Nope. Nope. We shall take your worms.
What? Oh! It hit the platform! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
And like I say, it's never when they're at 100%.
Mm.
This donated to medical science. Ooh,
I hate
no.
that. That's
No, I don't like
exceptional.
that. Oh no! No, I don't like that either! Or that! Or that! Or that! Well,
You have it coming, to be fair.
Quite safe here, right?
I think so, wouldn't you? Oh, beautiful.
ow,
Oh
ow,
my
ow,
goodness.
Ow! Ow! Jesus, no!
2 clips there of the computer just going, "Ugh. Oh, you're dead."
And perfectly like following the one where, as we said, like you think she's had to safely fire a bazooka to, at the very least, like hit something else. But no, like by the width of a pixel, decides to blow herself up and send him down to a watery grave.
Burrows a tunnel, nice and deep. I'm good here.
Yeah, just I'll throw this over there. Oh, great! I've not hit you. I've managed to blow up the oil tank, and now you're burning to death.
In the game, great.
When you're on the other end of those moments, when you like line something up, even if you don't even mean to do it, and like 90% you never do, when you hit someone and they go over and they land on a mine and they blow up and they maybe they chain another one, you're like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm like a god amongst worms. And it happens to you, and you realize that your hubris has just been your downfall once more.
I actually think, I don't know, it was included in the clips and I played it. People are going to think it was me that did this, and I didn't include the clip. But there is a clip of me that's not tilt. It's pure joy because of what I do. But
We can't have that.
No, we can't. We can't. But I'm going to keep it in anyway because I edited the video. Decky!
Jackie! Fuck's sake! How many times? That'd be Caitlin calling him a twat.
This one's painful. Oh, I feel for him in this one.
What are you doing?
Oh no. Why? Fuck.
Now, aside from the fact that he had about 4 chances to blow up that sheep prior to his death.
He's just watching that sheep, just like, oh, that's perfect, that's perfect, that's perfect, that's perfect. Nope, no, that's gone. And now it's just gunning for me.
Now, I need to ask, because I know he's in chat, hopefully he's listening to this. You do know you can detonate the sheep, Decky, right?
I guarantee you this will be news to him.
Yeah, has to be.
It has to be.
Because there was, like you say, there's like 5 opportunities.
You forgot the exploding button.
You mean the button that triggers, the one button that triggers everything in that fucking game?
Yep. Classic Decky.
Ah, God love you, mate. God love you.
Yeah.
But the first one as well, I can see how that can happen because you don't. There's nothing that tells you how far you're going to dig.
Mm.
So, to dig through the first part, cool, that you'd maybe expect that. Oh, and I hit the worm, double win. Oh, I'm still going. Oh, there's a barrel underneath me. Oh shit.
I mean, I was like, what are you doing? Because he could have. It was a bad plan to begin with. Because if he dug down and stopped digging, which is the same button, by the way, to explode sheep, deck, um, for future reference, you would have stopped maybe next to the worm, and then what? Like you're next to the guy who might have another turn immediately after that. So you're kind of exposed. But then he just kept going. What's your end game here? He blew up the barrel, and then he sunk him.
Let's see. We like pinpointing here.
Yeah. See, if you look at this point here, is where he's proper fucked.
Yeah.
Like, in real world terms, like if you scroll back just a smidge, just before he hits the barrel, like even before that, just like when he's still digging through. So like here, it's a mistake.
Yeah.
But it's not like an irreparable mistake. It's like Cake has come up to him and said, "What do you think of this outfit?" And he's looking at his phone. He's not paying attention. He's like, "It's all right." Like you can salvage that. It's perfectly fine. Now play for a little bit. He's made that choice. She's giving him an out. He's literally dug himself into a hole, but he has an out. Like he can put the phone down. Sorry, I'm paying attention to you, Cake. You look wonderful as always. But no, he keeps digging. He's picked his nose and flicked it at her. That's this. Right? There's now bogies on her dress. She's furious. Explodes on him. There's cake everywhere. There's flour, eggs. Like the entire cake composition has kind of decontextualized into its base forms, and it's just splattering everything. And there's nothing he can do. And you think this is the end of this really odd metaphor, but no, just hit play, mate. And he's just rolling with it. He's delivering no resistance. There's nothing he can do, so he's just letting things go. And he's drowned. Drowned in the sea of his own misery.
Yep. I've got nothing to add to that. Nothing to add to that. Couldn't have said it better myself. And then, just.
And then you get this getting fucked by a sheep.
no.
I'm not sure if Decky is.
Why?
No, he's hitting something there. You hear it. He's.
Yeah.
I have to assume it's his other keyboard that wasn't plugged in.
Fuck.
Maybe. I mean, it said his controller's disconnected, so maybe he's just in there like trying to get everything to work. Oh, okay. Unmute this.
Hex.
Hex.
I have a lot to say about this one.
Okay, hit me with it.
Fuck.
Perfect.
I'm probably safe to just sit up here. Mad Cow? Yeah, he should have knocked me with the grenade into the water. Fuck! Was there a pixel there? There was a pixel in the way. I could have secured that if I was just really patient and just kind of used shotguns and Uzis, but...
Amazing.
That makes me angry. On a personal,
Why does it make you angry?
In a personal, to my core level of being angry.
But why, Taser?
Because
Tell
if
me
that
why.
was me, you would have seen the webcam fly. You would have heard a lot of noise, a lot of swearing, and then broadcast has ended.
Just you'd never see you again.
Yeah.
Like you'd be like Andy Kaufman coming back from the dead every now and then, and people are like, oh, "Did you see Tater online?" It's like, no, it's a myth.
Yeah,
Like,
it never happened. Yeah, no.
It never
People
happened.
think it was Tater 64 that was online. Some people get
Yeah.
that mixed up. Yeah.
I love Tater 64. one of the greatest games on the Nintendo. Oh, 2 points there. I mean, first of all, what a smooth voice. Beautiful to listen to. More to the point, Mad Cow. It's like the special weapons. I think really would have made or lost a lot of people's runs there. I went with Flamethrower, which wasn't always useful, but when you can chain it up, when you can get things beautifully going beautifully, like you could roast them, and then that would be it. But like with stuff like Mad Cow and like Holy Hand Grenade, there's such a capacity to backfire on you,
Yeah.
and you hate to see it. Like it's such good content.
Even just the there was a pixel there. If
Mm,
I thought about that, I could have secured that.
such calmness.
None of those words would have left my mouth if that was me. I'm not sure which words would have left my mouth, but not those ones. It would have been a combination of "Get your fucking go with your fucking."
Especially because we don't know what the build up to that. Because that was a 1-on-1. That was like every worm for himself. And that could have been a chain of triggering moments, especially for me. The thing that triggers me, for hopefully future reference, is when lots of little shit happens, and I'm just like gradually getting angrier and angrier. So for me to be in that position and then for that to happen, I might have been like, "You piece of shit!" Obviously, that would have happened. Fuck.
Yeah, just his absolute calm demeanor. The fact
Gotta
that
respect him.
he's analysed it, he's recognised his mistake, and he intends to correct it, and I truly believe he did.
Yeah, I can absolutely believe that. What an exceptional, like, just mature reaction to something that I can absolutely not sympathise with. I can't remotely understand.
Foreign to me, and I truly believe that's probably as angry as he gets.
Well, that's the only till.
Yeah. Huh? All right, who's next? Oh fuck!
Fantastic.
No! I hit space to select them. I hit fucking space to select them.
Yeah.
Ah. Or can you leave those commands alone? Get in the drink. Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you serious? Sorry, cake doesn't work. I apologize. Get fucked! Get fucked indeed. Nice little triple kill there with a shuriken.
That is sensational.
Yep. Come on. Triple kill. And then, as fast as quickly as that moment was, he fucking sticks.
Such a landing, mate.
Riggery. Absolute fucking riggery. No, not kamikaze.
I can see that coming.
The fuck? What? I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about that.
Inch perfect.
The one where he didn't stick, or he did stick. The shot prior was almost identical, and I bounced my little worm ass all the way down the hill into the drink.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, 2 can play at that game. Sticks the landing, 10 on the scorecard. Fuck's sake.
Exceptional. We have to see that triple kill again.
You want to see the triple kill?
That is a work of art.
It was pretty nice.
Actually, before we do that, let's go back to the one before. Is that where you knocked him and he was sliding down, and then you? There's no way you could have seen him. I think it's there, yeah.
Yeah, this one, yeah. Leave those commands alone.
I'm not sure if worms have arses, but they certainly have tenacity. So here you go. He's off screen. It's like just at the very edge. Yep, nothing going wrong there. Oh, how could you have seen him?
Serious? Sorry, cake doesn't work.
The old rug pull.
It's just, I apologize. Get fucked.
It's the same level, same fight,
Yeah.
and you've got all those chains up there. Bang, bang, bang.
Get
Gone.
fucked indeed.
I was wondering if Cilla Black was on like a slither of health because it looks like it's like 64 maybe. My resolution here is not very good,
Come
so
on.
apologies there. Oh, there you go. Yeah, she was on like
Yeah.
6 or 8 or something. If you just done just enough to kill her as well, and then possibly take another one out in the explosion, that would have been magnificent.
That
Because you
might
would
have Worms Hall of Fame. Instant.
Also, don't change anything. Look at your face there. That is a man who's tasted something exquisite. It's like, delicious. That should be your profile. Anytime you come up on Discord.
Take the picture. Season 6 emote.
Oh,
We have
delicious. And then the Hadouken is like I could see that coming. Like for a moment I thought to myself, is he going to accidentally click kamikaze? But yeah, you switched to Hadouken, the Hadouken, and I thought it shouldn't happen, but I could absolutely see that happening.
So, in my head, uppercut wasn't going to work.
Hmm.
Also in my head, guns didn't exist. Or the pokey stick, or anything else that could just knock him off the edge. They didn't exist. It was uppercut or Hadouken. That was it. That was the only options that I had. And I did not think for a second that would have been the outcome. I might be able to agree that maybe he would bounce back a little bit, but not to take us both out.
No. But it's just watching. I think in the cold light of day, you're like that. Yeah,
Fuck!
I could see you like making that. I could make that same decision at the time that you did, and
Yeah.
like had that horrible realization when it happened. But just watching it like unfold before my eyes, I was like, that's gonna backfire. I don't know how or why. It shouldn't do, but.
But it's
That'd be
gonna-
perfect for a shotgun, I think. But
Yeah,
that's
if I shotgun that Uzi, I don't even know what to say about
glory of
that.
hindsight. And then this, like
And
we
then this.
always say, inch perfect. Like they could have gone much worse than it did.
Yeah.
But
And the only thing, it just didn't kill me somehow. They must have taken some kind of pity on me.
Who am I
Yeah.
going to get with this?
Oh, Garlips.
here we go. Super sheep.
Spit myself out. Genius. Took myself out. Like a G. Like a G. G for Garlips.
By the way, we all know Garlip's thing is oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Sorry to skip about a little bit here, but I think we have some copyright infringement.
Okay.
Blow through that. No, you didn't. You meant to do that.
No, not this one.
The bitch, father. Fuck. Fuck. Ugh.
Not this one.
This is donated to medical science.
I think it might be this one.
Ooh, no, I don't like that.
No.
Oh no, no, I don't
Yeah,
like
it
that either. Or that, or that, or that. Well,
Was it this one? No, it might be. No, this one's just saying ouch.
We had the oh no. That was just the last one we watched.
No, there was one where she. I can't remember what if it was a clip. I might not have included
ow,
it.
ow, 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 ow. Jesus.
It might have been something else, but there was another one where she was like, "Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!" Like, oh,
Yep. Garlips might have to talk to your lawyers, mate. Is that just to talk to the chat for a second? Then is there any kind of crossover from Sonic Adventure, because I know Escape Route British loves Sonic Adventure, and of course, we all love fighting Knuckles. And every time you hit him, you're like, "Oh no!" That's what he says, like, "Oh no!" You beat him. Oh no!
Oh no.
So, is there a sneaky Sonic reference there that everyone's getting on board with, not realizing that the most hated blue hedgehog is actually permeating through the zeitgeist of the wheel? It sounds like it is. They are confirmed. Garlip's been spoon feeding you Sonic references this entire time, lapping it up like the fool you are.
So, does that mean Garlips is like an undercover Octo agent? Did you bring in Garlips?
Oh, absolutely not. No, I'm not popular enough to bring in any streamers. If anything, I've been pushing people out of the Wheel of Struggle from day one.
No, you can't have this. This is mine. All right, let's see who we've got next. Oh,
Delightful.
let's all just take a minute. Let's all just take a minute to appreciate the wonder that's here. It's a fish tilt clip. It's beautiful.
Oh no. Run! That was a bad start. That was a bad start.
Say it.
That was. No, don't clip it. Don't clip it.
And what did we do?
Sen-fucking-sational.
So, this is my absolute fear of worms. In the game, not real life. With a very itchy nose. This is where you can get too cocky with your items.
Because there's nothing stopping him from just
Run!
taking off the ninja rope, laying the dynamite, and then going for a little walk. So it would have been safe.
That was a bad start.
By the virtue of his hubris, once
That was a
again,
bad
that
start.
word again, hubris. He's put the dynamite down. He's tried to escape in the classiest way possible.
No, don't
An
clip
absolute
it.
fucking hash.
Don't clip it.
And through that worm, knocked one of his other worms into the water, and then the third one's just out of nowhere.
I'll bring us back a little bit here. Stephen Rocket, welcome in. Welcome in.
Okay, welcome in, Mr. Rocket. I will point out that I was a little bit upset that he didn't name one of the worms after me when he did with Deck, but then he points out that they're all Wheel of Struggle tilt favourites. And I am a cause of tilt, but I'm not the tilt itself. So Decky would be absolutely represented there. Cuphead, but then that's just me.
Still, though, I mean, you know, you'd think there's a worm there with your name on it, surely. I mean, you're Octo.
But then, equally, he probably would have wanted to kill that worm more than any other.
See, that's why I didn't name my worms. I left them default.
You're a classy man.
In case someone was in chat. Like, that one time that I had to ban Fuchsia for pissing me off during my Bomberman run.
Mm.
If I had named a worm Fuchsia, and he came in with the, hey, a good strategy is to not let your worms die, I'm pointing my bazooka at Fuchsia.
Which is fair. I went the other way by naming all of my worms after something I didn't like. So it's like betting against the team you want to win. It's like, even if you lose, like a worm, something, you're like, yeah, I'm happy with this. So long, Gary Glitter.
I wanted you in my gang for a second.
But now that you're gone, no one's fucking upset, are they?
Michael Jackson is not okay. nor is Annie.
No.
And I think this is our last one. You ready?
Always.
It's the mic drop. The mic drop that is H3O Charles. There's me, all happy. Oh, and there I go.
Yes, sir.
I need to pause the timer. What the fuck is What the fuck happened here? Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Not so much tilt as in, oh, the game really just says, try it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. To be fair, you know, it's one from each. Well, one for the two big teams there. So it's not being unfair on everyone. You're nice and protected, like a potato in the ground itself.
Yeah.
And as is Prince of Persia, where the franchise is dead in the ground. Yeah, but it's just his little glee is just, oh god, what can they do? Where can they go? One of them has to blink first, and then whoever that does,
Well,
they end up going to be very vulnerable.
one of you've got a teleport, so you could teleport out,
Mm,
which I feel is the pussy move.
yeah. Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah. So if you I would say if you bazookaed that, you're either opening up the gap instantly or it's one shot, and the next person that shoots it will open up the gap.
Mm,
So if you're gonna go on the side of I think it's gonna open, you don't want to bazooka it.
mm,
But I think pretty much every weapon would open up that gap, and you're instantly just in the line of sight.
even if there was like a sliver left, like say Charles use the bazooka, open up that gap as much as he possibly can, but there's just a smidge left. Prince of Persia gets a shotgun out, blasts one to get through, and then it's got another free shot on it.
Yeah.
So it's not huge, but it's kicking things off, and between those two, not being able to do a huge amount of damage to each other, like the first blood there is going to be a game changer.
Yeah. I didn't make it this far, so I don't know.
Yeah, neither did I. I didn't even know there was any. Well, I knew what the ranks were, but yeah, it goes from all of the you're competent, you're highly competent, you're a veteran, you're highly distinguished, and there's just general, major, field marshal, hero, superstar, elite.
Yeah, those are all pipe dreams.
Yeah, we'll never see the likes of those. You and I.
No, never.
We can but dream. Because you're there, so technically you're experiencing it there.
Technically, I am part of it. So,
But it's that kind of ingenuity that saw Charles reach the highest echelon possible.
So, do you know the backstory of Charles?
No, not Scooby.
So, maybe I read this wrong, I don't know, but it was a mic drop. He came in to play Worms. Hopefully stays and plays the other games. But this is like his game. Yeah, he's a worm speedrunner. Maybe
It's
even
much
world
like-
record holder.
This sounds very familiar. It sounds very much like a Chris Benoit coming in to play Populous. You know,
Just got it.
you know, they came in with the old crippler cross face, absolutely destroyed everyone, and then we can never speak of them again. We miss them dearly. Not Chris Benoit, the actual Chris Benoit. Don't attach me to anything like that. But the metaphorical Chris Nevertheless, before this gets out of control, is Charles to kind of come in, absolutely, snap some spines and some necks, and then be off into the sunset, or are they going to stick around and perhaps go for that brass ring, which is clearly anyone's at this point?
I was listening to you, I promise.
I'm sure you will. Just Chris Benoit, but I'm out of this.
Yeah.
I don't really associate with anything.
I'm just gonna let Octo
Ramble his way into
dig himself his own grave. So that's right. Yeah, we had a runner come into Lemmings as well. So the wheel is bringing out. Basically, if this trend continues, we're all fucked. None of us will stand a chance because we're going to keep getting mic dropped, and he'll just stay for a game and then leave us. And we'll just be here crying on you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the alternative here is that if everyone comes in taking first spot, which has quite a significant jump in points, is that 15 and second is like 12, or is it 12 and then 10? I can't remember anymore. Either way, like the jump is quite. There's quite a few points in there.
It's a noticeable jump, yeah.
Yeah. So like from second to third, like it's not as big, and then third to fourth, it gets smaller and smaller. It just means that it's taking out like the real gold medal there, and making it much more exciting for the rest of us. It's 12 then 10. Thank you, Deck.
And he's posted up that he's going to do Monkey Ball. That's good. Awesome.
Nice. Oh, there you go. So, is Charles going to prove that he's more than just a wormy boy?
Yeah, this is when we find out he's a super Monkey Ball runner as well. Fuck. Yeah, Garlips. Garlips saying someone comes in to smoke his time. By the way, Garlips, kudos on the run. I know people haven't, unless they're in your stream, they didn't see it. Fucking hell. That was something else.
I have not actually seen how well he did. I'm going to take a look now. No spoilers, please. I mean, he's going to be first, but by how much? By what extent did he at least beat Kylo?
I couldn't even boot up the game as quickly as he finished the game.
Let's see. So let's see. Kylo came in. So furthest progress, literally 3 seconds off the maximum time, but he finished the game. Garlips, 3:17:52. Holy fuck! It's exceptional. Is he the only other completionist? What?
I think so. Oh no, I think
Big Captain.
Yeah.
Big Captain, 3:20. Holy fuck! So he's beat out second by 2 minutes and like 8 seconds. But still, like if you know the game, I guess it gives you quite an edge. But Kylo knew, and he only just squeaked by.
Unreal.
That's complete. Well, top 3 sorted then. So
Right.
it's another race for fourth.
Yeah. Come on, Champions League.
Yeah.
So
You got to hope that you get by in fourth, and you get a Decky F in the qualifiers next season. Keep seeing. Okay, this is driving me nuts. People abbreviate that to SMB2.
Super Mario Brothers 2.
Every time I'm like, who's playing Super Mario Brothers 2? What the fuck are you doing? We've got Monkey Ball.
I think if you look at the clips for Monkey Ball on the Discord, I think it was Tom the Wizard did that. Booted up Super Mario Brothers 2.
I hope that's part of the tilt of the week.
Well,
Just
100%.
good on you. Take that.
100%. Just that clip for an hour.
I just really hope he played it for full. Why is everyone else telling me to stop? This is ridiculous. I'm doing that well.
They keep saying I'm disqualified. I don't know what's going on there. So, I am going to queue up our winner. Our winner is voted on the Discord by the most emojis.
Again, I've kept myself completely in the dark about this, so it's going to be a beautiful surprise.
Who's your
Um,
winner?
So, I think top three. If I go top three, one of them has to be Storm for just losing her shit.
The Vinny.
Fuck you, fuck your mum, fuck your wormy dad. Again, creating the origin story of Earthworm Jim, but that's neither here nor there.
No.
Pythias, it's no real bias here. It's just again the hubris, the pride in like I can ninja rope this, and just drop the dynamite, get the fuck out of here. No, decides to hang around as long as humanly possible and just eliminate 3 in one swoop. Number 3, I guess it must be Deck getting sheep fucked. It's just the length of time between just watching it like explode it now, explode it now, explode it now, explode it now. Oh, and now, yeah, no, now this is happening.
And was that in order? Was Decky your top?
Oh no, I would put Fish top just because I know that it would have killed him inside to like be. See, he loves playing worms. He was a Ninja Rope master when we used to play years ago. So to have that be his undoing would have been just tearing him to pieces.
You ready to see the winner?
Show it to me, baby. I'm so happy.
Run. That was a bad start.
Special delivery.
That was a bad start. That was. No, don't clip it. Don't clip it.
He knew he was going to get clipped.
And we did.
Of course he did. Delicious.
So congratulations, our benevolent leader of the wheel, Fish. Your first entry into the tilt of the week, and your first. There's a mic drop for you.
This might be the first time Fish has been first in anything to do with the wheel since season 1, when there's only 3 people.
I knew it was coming.
Even then, I don't think he was ever first. The early leader was Alondite.
I knew that was coming as soon as I said it. Sorry, Fish. I kind of set him up for that one, and I didn't mean to. Fish is our week 3 tilt of the week winner.
And, it just shows that there is no bias here, that we are completely open as the council to mediocrity and shame as much as everyone else. You might see of us as like above you all, better than you, that we deserve to not be ridiculed. But no, like Tater, Deck, Fish, all 3 of them completely capable of doing something stupid.
Some of us more
be
than
laughed
others.
at. Absolutely, but yeah, not me. Perfect.
Here's the thing. You've kind of set yourself up now, because the minute you do record or stream, your entire stream is getting picked apart frame by frame, so we can find moments.
And you know what? It's just going to invite more people to jump in.
This is true.
We're getting all those followers.
I'll make affiliate in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, everyone's doing it. Oh, I hope you fail. I'm subscribing now to watch you fail. Oh no! Look at me, not doing well. Well,
awesome.
remind me if the babe is behind me. Like, look after your baby, Octo, for fuck's sakes. No, I need this. This is my legacy. Not him shitting his pants.
He's been crying for 4 hours now. Please.
I stopped shitting my pants months ago.
Oh, Octo. Well, I hope you had fun enjoying seeing the tilt from Worms.
I really did. I think this should be part of everyone's Sunday. yeah, don't go to church. Just watch this instead. Your new church, your church of absolute tilt.
Church of Tilt. I can't
Pretty
believe
stupid name.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but any final words before we leave?
Bestiality's a load of bull.
Nice. Nice. Oh, God. It's been fun, buddy.
And you. Thanks very much for having me on here, Tate, and hope to see you again soon.
And you, pal. Chat, take care. Remember, you have... What have we got going on just now? We have Super Monkey Ball for another 3 or 4 days. And our Wednesday spin was... Fuckboy Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim. Sorry.
Freudian slip there from you, Tater.
Sorry.
And remember, everyone, stay safe. Use your head. Don't end up dead.
I think we'll call it there. Cheers, everyone. Y'all have a good weekend.
Ta-ra!
Bye.